哇，帅！
Come on, man.
This is the Troll Patrol, live with Justin Freakin.
Oh, Warlord has the audacity to show his face here. I did a British stream this morning. You didn't show up. I was very disappointed. I'm telling you, your prime minister's stepping down. But I guess after it happened so many times in a row, it's like it's just another day in Britain. It was business hours in Britain. It was daylight. Larry the cat was out. I saw it. You know, I finally realized what Hot D was. Maynard, I can't have you right here. But like, he's right here. Like, here's Maynard right here. He's right off camera at the moment. There you go. You got to see his little nose. He's right beside my weed tray. And why are you wet? Why are you wet and right beside my weed? See, here's another, like, you may not be able to tell on camera or from the camera. Like, Smokey is in my lap. There's a Smokey right here. So Maynard being here is kind of, and why? You're so wet. And he is staring at me. This is probably good content. Bring people in more than anything. You just sitting here petting this cat. This is the cat that sent me to the hospital, by the way. I've got a scar right there. Oh, can you see it? Right there. From him. I let I wanted ChatGPT to write a clickbait headline for me to see if we could bait some right-wingers, some nutters to come in here, bait with me. Yeah, if we don't get any nutters in here, we'll talk about the I don't know. I can't do it. Like, I can't play the video I want to play, Warlord. Apparently, you can see a cop getting popped. But remember, that's what got me suspended from Twitch originally. I had to spend a year in exile, so I don't know that I want to go there. But man, I really want to watch that video. So if we don't get any takers on the calls. Why are you sniffing me? Oh shit, did a civilian get shot by a cop? What, bub? I'm gonna change the title. I'm gonna change the title to Justin Pets a Cat. That'll probably get more views than anything now that I think about it. Hey. Ow! God damn it, you all saw it. You all saw him commit assault on me. You saw it, he's mad about it. Like, he's mad he bit me. And not like mad at himself because he did it. He's mad because he wants to do it again. This is fucking cat, I swear. I love this cat so much. I asked him if he wanted to fight, if he wanted to square up with me. Apparently not. Hey. Ah, God damn it. He did it again. Warlord changed the stream title. Leave the flame. I let a cat bite the shit out of me live. Will you do that? Now that's a good stream title. What the fuck? You're the mod. He's being sweet now. It would only be implying animal cruelty if I was the animal. There's also a cat on my shirt. I mean, I think he loves me. He's my cat. I think. He's very mean. Like, I feel like the bites are how he shows affection. He's very fat. You probably need to go on a diet, buddy. You kind of remind me of that that one Canadian was he like, what do you call your Providence people? Like they're governors or some shit. The one that died from smoking crack and he was really fat. That's who you look like right now. Rob Ford or something like that. A premiere, thank you. Thank you, Holiday. Oh, that was a mayor. He was only over a city. Doug Ford. Doug Ford is what it was. Rob Ford. Teacher I had in high school. And he refused to teach evolution. His brother's alright, isn't he? Rob was correct about what? Smoking crack? We're talking about the Canadian... No, they're both trash. Oh. And like the dude... One is still like the premier, isn't he? Rob Ford was the mayor of Toronto. And he got caught smoking... No, Rob Ford was correct. Yeah, one is dead. Do you still want the cat, or do I need to turn it back? Rob was the crack smoker died, and the other one's still alive, and he's still like the. He's still like the premier, isn't he? He's hanging on for dear life to my knee. Oh, I'm sorry, people watching the vertical stream aren't seeing the smoky face. But he's turned and looking. I don't even know what he's looking at over there. Maynard's over here being crazy. I don't know what Smokey's focused on. There's no possum in here. Amazingly enough, there's no wildlife. You'll get an extra cat or two sometimes. We're gonna do a cat stream. Fucking Smokey kind of looks like a possum here. The only problem is I've got my legs crossed in my chair. As you can see, I'm sitting what we used to call Indian style. You're one of your older millennials, Gen Xers. But the kids nowadays call it the crisscross applesauce. Oh, Warlord, I don't think you were here last night. I think we had a couple of new friends, and like dude was like, I got recommended you, and James said you were cool. And I think he ran off because he thought I was doing a racism. I'm sad about it. See, it was racist of us to change it. Still be Indian style. Then again, Indian style could be, you know, with curry. Is that racist? I had a whole conversation with Curious and I was like, maybe I should just not broach the topics. Maybe I just shouldn't. I like curry. Indian style. Oh my god. People. Oh, is Indian style real? Please tell me they're like a big Bollywood streamer. Come on. Ain't nobody following them. Jesus. I think that's how I got like I'll get gift subs to channels. I think people just see my name. and think that's cool. Like, and if I get a gift sub to a channel I don't know, like if it, like I could get the email around the time that's either on, I'll like hop in, be like, hey, I don't even follow this channel, but thanks for the sub. We driving by Sonic to go to the weed store. I'm like, oh, you know, do they still do the half-price drinks and slushes? It's that time. I'll buy some slushes. I'm thirsty as fuck. They don't still do the half-price drinks and slushes. See, I don't eat out very much. That was a thing 10 years ago. It's not a thing anymore. I still got a slush, though. Look at this wild ass straw. Oh god. Slinging slush everywhere. I'm really high. We went to the weed store. I didn't prepare a show. I'm late. What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about the news? You want me to turn off YouTube? Like, I thought I was gonna bait some right wingers into calling me. Watching me drink my slush is riveting content, I'm sure. I went up, tip on back. Let's get more on. And then we'll talk about a mass shooting in Montreal. Ow, goddamn that hurt. Mass shooting it is then. No, okay, hold on. Let's do this. Start off with some real fireworks on this show. Like, no, for realsies, some real fireworks.
An explosive scene in Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh.
Fireworks stand up in flames, colorful flashes, and plenty of bangs lighting up the sky on the side of the road. The unplanned pyrotechnics, a scary show for those driving by.
Alex, I want to get out of here.
The local fire department says its crews quickly got to the scene over the weekend, putting out the inferno in about 20 minutes. And fortunately, they say, nobody was hurt. It's not the first accidental fireworks show, with summer now here and America's 250th birthday approaching. Earlier this month, a trailer hauling fireworks caught on fire while driving on a Tennessee highway, shutting down traffic.
Yeah, we watched that.
Explosives across I-75. And over in Texas, an RV full of fireworks triggering this smoky scene after a small fire inside spread to multiple boxes of firecrackers nearby. Every year, authorities sound the alarm. The National Fire Protection Association reports that hospitals treated almost 10,000 people for fireworks-related injuries in 2023. And the damage can go far beyond people setting them off. The group saying fireworks triggered more than 32,000 fires that year, killing 15 people and causing nearly $150 million in property damage. Heading into this 4th of July, authorities coast to coast cracked down on firecrackers. In Northern Virginia, one fire department warning of an increased fire risk as the county is under a drought warning. Some places in wildfire-prone California banning the pyrotechnics altogether.
Have conversations with your kids about the dangers of fireworks, not only for their life, but for the potential of fire and the devastation it can cause in the community.
And another city near Los Angeles threatening
You heard
fines
him.
up to
Fireworks are cool.
$2,000, confiscation, and
Tell your
even
kids that
criminal
fireworks
charges.
are cool. You probably won't blow your hand
Trying
off.
to keep celebrations safe.
Maybe a
Avoid any
finger.
more scenes like this
Oh my gosh.
ahead of Independence Day. Ryan Chandler, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top
Shut up,
stories
Tom
on
Llama.
the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
Hey, Big Jerry. How you doing, my friend? Let's go to... We're just going to be all over the place tonight. Don't expect any rhyme or reason. I'm just... trying to find us a... decent reporting on what's going on in Montreal. Yeah, Montreal. I'm very high, and also I was up at a weird hour. I just happened to wake up, and right when I turned on my computer, the AP, this is 3 o'clock in the morning, 3:30, the AP had a shot of the door of 10 Downing Street. Like it had just went live. And I'm like, oh shit, it's going down right now. And I came on and Sky Comet watched Keir Starmer resign with me. I guess we'll watch this little 2-minute piece here about what went on in Montreal earlier today. It's just another day in mass shooting in Canada.
News now out of Montreal. A shooting there has left 2 people dead. The suspect is also apparently dead. And we've got to warn you, there's some video coming into us. It is disturbing here. There's no other way to say it. Look at this. Shots are fired. You hear them. The suspect, we've sort of highlighted them. Suspects coming out from behind a barricade continues to fire shots. Police say they've taken that suspect's gun, and now there's a search to see if there are other victims. So far, they believe 1 person was hurt, but is expected to be okay. 1 additional person. I want to bring in Stephen Romo here. What else do we know about what happened, Stephen?
Yeah, Hal, you can see in that video alone how much chaos there was at the time this happened. It was around lunchtime. Police say an armed and dangerous person was in that area of Montreal. They told people that they need to shelter in place and to avoid that area altogether. And people were sheltering there for nearly 3 hours. The police did not yet clarify exactly where the shooting happened, but we've seen so many videos circulating from that scene showing officers responding with their guns drawn, clearly taking this very seriously. Then you actually hear gunshots on several of the videos. We saw another video that showed someone who appears to be the suspect carrying a rifle along with an injured police officer. So police announced...
Sports cards coming in hot. Canada already acting like the 51st state. Their mass shooting on.
Injured police officer. So police announced that that suspect has been neutralized and that 2 officers and a citizen were injured there. Of course, police later clarifying that the officer later died in that incident, which is something that has not happened in Montreal for a couple of decades now. So there's a lot of questions, rightfully so, about how this started. Who was the target of this? Was it police? Right now, the police in Montreal are not answering those questions as they are still trying to wrap up this investigation, which is fast moving. And there's lots of witnesses that they have to talk to who've taken these videos and sent them in to try to figure out how they can piece together a timeline before all of this took place. But a very chaotic situation and fast moving right now, Hallie.
Stephen Romo, still really active. Keep us posted. If you learn anything more, we'll come back to you. Appreciate that.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news.
Shut up,
and top
Tom
stories
Llama.
on the NBC News app, or watch live on our YouTube channel.
Tom Llama's all right. Maybe he doesn't deserve the hate. Does anything matter? I'm gonna tell you a couple of things. This is the news you need to know. Keir Starmer resigned. Andy Burnham sworn in, and the dude with the wig, he's a funny fucker. You say, what dude with the wig? There's a dude with a wig in a big chair, and he talks funny. Trump says vandals took a knife to the bottom of the reflecting pool, and they dumped fertilizer in it. Some guy on Facebook told me that Obama raped and pimped out Justin Bieber. I'd kind of like to believe that one was true. That's kind of funny. Like, just imagining. Strait of Hormuz, it's closed. But they did come back to, like, as I left you last night, they had left negotiations. They did actually come back to the negotiations. They finished negotiations yesterday. There's tornadoes in the Midwest of the country. Industrial fire. Boyles Heights. We've apparently got some new details on the Nancy Guthrie case. I don't even, this is fresh off the presses. I saw Harvey Levin Holiday, are you set to go? I would totally promote your cause. I was thinking about that again today. Holiday suffered some storm damage. Yada yada yada, needs to get a little money for repairs. That's why having to sign off from us early here. And you have link privileges. Please put your link in the chat if you've got your thing set up already. And I'm really high, so. And that also, as I was talking about this with Holiday, this inspired me. I should do some sort of Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a crazy day, my friend. Because, like, I did the Prime Minister and then slept like a really weird time and blah blah blah. So I'm sorry about that. I'll check in with you, but like I'm also feeling like I might pass out. Like not like pass out, like I'll go to sleep right after the stream. If I don't go to sleep on stream. But I wanna take care of you. But like if like I like promote any kind of, you know, like a Patreon of my own, like you see my things like pop up with the Venmo and everything, like I feel weird promoting shit. But like maybe if I say like I'll create a community fund to disperse to different people, like I'll give 10% of all the money raised through my projects and donate that to a community fund, that would be really cool. I'm bad with math and also keeping track of things, so I'd probably need somebody to do that. Like I need a media winch to help me run this empire. I'm not sure how to facilitate that holiday. Do you know how it would be really easy to facilitate that? If you were on Discord. You do realize, like, Discord is a community forum, and, you know, like, me and Warlord, DJ Dub, we're probably the most active. Sky Comet's in there. Like there are people talking like all the time, and if you were to ask a question of people, they would respond to you. Media Winch is in there, and Sparkles drops by from time to time. So you know, oh, this is some kind of promotion for a Netflix piece of shit, eh? This isn't actually new details on Nancy Guthrie.
For the first time, NBC News is reporting new details about one of two notes sent to media outlets regarding Nancy Guthrie's abduction. According to three people familiar with the matter, the second note indicated the 84-year-old had died. It did not contain an apology or any request for payment for the release of her body. After that note was sent, Savannah and her siblings posted this message.
We received your message, and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her.
Oh.
This is the only way we will have peace. This
is
very valuable to us, and we will pay.
That note was sent just days after media outlets received an alleged ransom note saying Nancy was safe and demanding cryptocurrency in exchange for her release. Investigators involved in the case believe the notes are potentially credible, a sentiment shared by Savannah.
There are a lot of different notes, I think, that came, and I think most of them, it's my understanding, are not real. I believe the two notes that we received, that we responded to, I tend to believe those are real.
Months later, investigators are still trying to identify this masked man seen on Nancy's Nest camera the night she was taken. The Pima County Sheriff's Office says Google, which owns Nest, has retrieved hundreds of other images from cameras around her house, but nothing more showing anything suspicious.
And Liz Kreutz joins us now live in studio. So, Liz, of course, our thoughts and prayers are still with Savannah and her family. The big question tonight, what does this mean for the investigation now?
Well, unfortunately, Tom, not much. Bottom line, this case is still unsolved. There's been no major break in this case, no new developments. The family, Savannah says they are still in agony, hoping for answers. They are still asking the public for help. And remember, there is still that $1 million reward they're offering for any information that leads to Nancy.
Can't imagine what they're still going through. All right, Liz, we thank you for that. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app.
Shut up,
watch it live on our YouTube channel.
Here, I'll let you guys get caught up on all the British haps. Well, I didn't realize I don't have a glass of tea. I need something to drink. I've got cotton mouth.
That will produce the 7th Prime Minister of ITV News reports.
It's become a pain.
Oh, there we go. What was it? February 7th they said she was dead? That is wild to now know that about the video that we saw from Savannah. They knew that she was dead at that time. That's insane.
In 10 years. Starmer came to office just 2 years ago atop a landslide victory, ousting the Conservative Party that had governed the United Kingdom for nearly 15 years. But dissatisfaction with his government grew quickly, leading to a mutiny within his own Labour Party, and now a single likely replacement. Romilly Weeks of ITV News reports.
It's become a painfully familiar bit of furniture, and it could only herald one thing. The lectern manoeuvred into position, the banks of cameras trained, as Britain's 6th Prime Minister since the Brexit referendum became the 5th to resign before their time was up. Keir Starmer first wanting to show it hadn't all been for nothing.
Look at what we've achieved in just 2 years.
Then, watched by those MPs still loyal, he faced the writing on the wall.
The question my party is asking now is whether I am best placed to lead us into the next general election. I have heard the answer of my parliamentary party to that question, and I accept that answer with good grace. Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I love first. That is why I will resign as leader of the Labour Party.
He had wanted, he had intended to fight on, but 4 years after Boris Johnson said the same, Keir Starmer has also bowed to the inevitable, leaving in a way he can never have imagined when he walked victorious up this street just 2 years ago.
His guiding compass has been to put the country first and to ensure that this next stage and phase is as orderly as possible. That is the measure of the man.
You were one of those backing the Prime Minister right to the end. Will you now back Andy Burnham?
Oh, look, I've been loyal to every leader of the Labour Party and every Prime Minister. I've been loyal to this one. I will be loyal to the next.
As for the man who wants to be next, Andy Burnham, so-called King of the North, made an almost regal procession southwards. His train tracked from Manchester to Euston, where he dodged waiting crowds and sped off in a cab, arriving in Westminster to be sworn in.
We now come to Andy Burnham, member for Makerfield.
Oh, he didn't have a wig on. Why did I remember him having a wig? That was the funny talking guy.
I swear by Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles.
The question now whether there'll be any leadership contest at all. The Conservative leader called for speed.
Well, what are we waiting for? There are critical decisions that need to be made.
Posing with around 200 Labour MPs this afternoon, Andy Burnham was showing any potential rivals what they would have to beat, and showing Keir Starmer what he has lost, as the Prime Minister, comforted only by his wife, re-entered number 10, his home, his job, for not much longer.
He sniffled a little bit at the end of his speech. It was funny.
Support journalism you trust. Support PBS News.
I'm sorry, I just don't feel like doing shit, so we're going to turn everybody off but Twitch. And Twitch, we're going to watch a police chase. I've got a really long, juicy one to sink our teeth into. We're going to watch a police chase and listen to some music and get more high. So light one up, tip one back, everybody else. Twitch people, let's have fun. Hey!